In the far northeastern reaches of Siberia, winter is not a season. It is a permanent presence. Here, temperatures regularly fall below -50 degrees Celsius. At their lowest, they reach an almost unimaginable -60. This is one of the coldest inhabited places on Earth. A region where the air itself seems frozen, where breath turns to ice in seconds, and where survival depends on knowledge passed down through generations. In towns like Oymyakon and Verkhoyansk, daily life continues despite conditions that would shut down most of the modern world. Children go to school. Families cook meals. Workers travel across frozen roads. This raises a quiet but profound question. How does human life endure in a place where cold dominates everything? To understand the answer, we must look closely. Not just at the climate, but at the people, the land, and the delicate balance that allows life to continue at the edge of what is possible. Siberia's extreme cold is shaped by geography. It lies far from oceans that might soften temperatures. Mountain ranges trap cold air, allowing it to settle and deepen during long winter months. In winter, the sun barely rises above the horizon. Some days, it feels as though daylight never truly arrives. Without solar warmth, the land cools relentlessly. Beneath the surface lies permafrost, ground that has remained frozen for thousands of years. This frozen earth shapes every aspect of life. Buildings cannot have traditional foundations. Water pipes cannot be buried normally. Even digging a grave requires fire or heavy machinery. At -60 degrees, exposed skin freezes in minutes. Breathing deeply can burn the lungs. Metal sticks to bare hands instantly. Sound travels differently in the cold, sharper, clearer, but strangely muted. Even silence feels heavier here. Part 2: Daily Challenges of Survival. 4. Clothing as a survival system. In Siberia, clothing is not fashion. It is life support. Layers of fur, wool, and insulated fabric trap heat close to the body. Traditional reindeer skin boots, known as torbesa, keep feet warm even when standing on ice for hours. Every layer has a purpose. Every mistake carries consequences. 5. Heating the unheatable. Homes are heated constantly, not just for comfort, but to prevent freezing solid. Wood, coal, and centralized heating systems run day and night. If the heat stops for even a few hours, pipes can burst, walls can crack, and buildings can become unlivable. Winter demands vigilance. 6. Water in a world of ice. There is no running water in many homes. Pipes would freeze instantly. Instead, water is collected from rivers or delivered as large blocks of ice. These are stored indoors and melted slowly for daily use. Water is precious here, not because it is rare, but because it is frozen. 7. Food that fights the cold. The Siberian diet is built for survival. Fat-rich foods like meat, fish, and dairy provide energy and warmth. Frozen fish, eaten raw and sliced thin, remains a common meal. Fresh vegetables are rare in winter. Nutrition comes from what can endure the cold. Part 3: Nature's quiet adaptations. 8. Animals that refuse to leave. Wildlife does not flee Siberia's winters. Reindeer, wolves, and foxes grow thick coats and adjust their behavior. Smaller ears and shorter limbs reduce heat loss. Dense fur traps warm air close to the skin. Survival here is not about speed, it is about endurance. 9. Trees that withstand the freeze. The larch tree dominates Siberian forests. Unlike most conifers, it sheds its needles in winter. This prevents moisture loss and reduces damage from frost. Even plants have learned that adaptation, not resistance, is the key. 10. Life beneath the snow. Snow is not just cold, it is insulation. Beneath